Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now.
First baseman, number 1.
Cannon Pride is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Now in the box, Manny Machado looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on 2-2. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So stepping in, Bull Tripp. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now here's Kinsler with a drive. High and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's down to third. Holt for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. At the plate, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan VR.
In there, no balls and a strike. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Batting third.
Digging in, number 7. He
Number
begins
7.
playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Will Myers. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Brett Gardner now. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Myers comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting 6.
In now,
Designated
Jose
hitter,
Bautista. He
Jose
brings a rather ugly
Bautista.
230s batting average into this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Melky
Batting
Cabrera.
7th.
The season
Left
batting
fielder,
average comes in
Melky
down in the
Cabrera.
240s. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder.
Line drive to
Corey
left.
Dickerson.
Cabrera has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So striding in,
Batting
Jesus
fifth.
Aguilar. And he's
Designated
definitely
hitter,
off to a
Jesus
fast start in the early
Aguilar.
part of the season. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Stepping up now, Blake Swihart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tripp is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ruben Bonds. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, shortstop,
Jose Iglesias comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
first baseman number 1.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cannon Pride sent in the air out to straightaway central. Broxton is under it, and he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan
Swing and a liner,
Villar.
but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Striding in once again, number 7. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now both runners on the move. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from second. At the plate, Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cabrera is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pride has got it, and now to the plate, Manny Machado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. So coming to the plate, Bull Tripp. He hit a sac fly earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a throw over. Runner goes for second. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Broxton's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play.
For batter number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to find the gap. Extra bases for Kinsler. Kinsler hits the bag at first and heads for second now. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it to third with a triple. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider that's inside 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Broxton.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kinsler is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Batter number 5.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Striding into the box, Jose Bautista. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. That's wide, 2-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Myers is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Seth Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And that's in there, base hit. Smith Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Cannon Pride. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high and he's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Payoff pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Myers is under it. He makes the play and that'll end the inning. Here's
Leading off for the Brewers, second baseman.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. There's Kinsler at second. Fielded cleanly, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, number 7. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Blaine Hardy.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 36, Blaine Hardy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Will Myers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Cutter misses and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trev moves over and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 1-1. Here it is. Line towards center field. Trev will get there and he puts it away to. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start. The 6th, Alex. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. From the stretch, Bull Tripp is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-1 on its way. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now they've got him picked off. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Once again, a 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more,
Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Number 7 is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Throw over to the bag. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second. Digging in once again, Keon Broxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, strike 1.
Broxton.
Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And too high with the cut. Alex Wilson takes over on the mound here with nobody. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Here's the 2-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mansfield has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Striding into the box, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cabrera on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... So coming to the plate, Ryan.
The Tigers, right fielder, Ryan Mansfield.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. VR is right there. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes in 0 for 2. Changeup called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. This is in the air to left. Myers is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Will Myers. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Will Myers is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Jesus Aguilar is on deck. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Cabrera is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The designated
First
hitter,
delivery to him on the way. Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Cabrera is going to have standing in. James McCann. Jeremy Jeffress. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's VR out there at shortstop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Cannon Pride. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know.
And the throw is in time to get it. Steph.
Leading off
Darren Smiley. It's on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Matt Holliday is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So they're half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Number 33 will come on now and pinch run here. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Kinsler for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance? Jonathan VR. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a double steal try here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cabrera on the move, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, second baseman.
Brock Holt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, Matt, this is a big test of his composure. You just gave up 3 runs right there on the previous play, and now you got to take a breath and get yourself back together.
This one's flared out toward left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Digging in, number 7. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler down on the ground. Hey now, safe.
No, he's safe.
Also striding in, Will Myers. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to second for the fourth. Standing in, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Bull Tripp. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Broxton. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Digging in for his
right fielder, Ryan Mansfield.
first pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dickerson racing back to the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Corey Knable.
Bautista, your attention please. Now
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Broxton has a read on it, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Melky Cabrera is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Got him. Detroit, good night. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.